it's like anything else. Some guys have the retention all the time. Some guys, they need to practice daily. And South Padre doesn't really help that. So that's just how it works. We're used to that. That's part of it, though. But the advantage is that we had some guys that were out. Really, a couple guys, Lindblade, some guys like that who had ankles. Guys like AJ Hilliard, who was kind of nursing it back a little bit. That week helped him. Caesar had pulled a hamstring before we started, and really that gave him an extra week. He practiced today. So there's some positives and some negatives to that. You buy another week, but you still get the retention and you still get the meeting time and practice with the other guys. So it's there's some pluses and minuses, but I thought it was good. Gordon looks a lot more confident. Reggie's a very physical player. He was 255. Right now. So he does a great job. He's in the run game. Didn't really play the pass much in high school, and so it's really a different game for him when it comes to pass. So he's got to work at it there. But when it comes to playing between the tackles, he's really good. Unfortunately, we don't know when they're going to run or pass. Otherwise, I know people would think we just put him in when that would happen. But he's fighting to become a complete player. I think the guy who's the wild card right now is AJ Hilliard. I think he's 230. He's a guy who played as a freshman at TCU, a guy we knew about the transfer, and really a flexible player in there that can play really all three spots. We've got to be smart where we put him and get him trained, and because you got Donnie Bags, and so right now Justin Bass is back off that knee, so and Sean Washington has really come on too on the outside as a bigger guy, rangier guy that played a lot of special teams for us. So we've got bodies, we've got to get them in the right position. I think Jordan is really comfortable in there, which is key to that position. Some guys are comfortable in the middle of the defense. Some guys aren't. Some guys like it on the edge. Jordan's more comfortable in there, and I think he's really embracing the confidence and the leadership part of the position.
Are you trying to get guys to be versatile there? Because I know you guys play 2 and 3 linebackers. I mean, you guys switch, and how many you got in there?
Well, we'd like to. We're trying to. Just like our philosophy offensively, saying we're trying to get our best people on the field. But having your best people on the field, is not always conducive to the best defense. And so, the guys that play those positions, understand those positions well, become important. With Noah Ellis he's got some experience playing nickel, but he's not a very big guy. He's a pretty good cover guy. He's more physical than you think, but he gives us some flexibility at nickel. We know what we got there. And then, speaking of which, there he goes right there. So, there's Reggie's. You see why he's 255. It's a big dude right there. But we know what we got at nickel because Noel's played, and we moved Caesar over there today with Noel Ellis, who we got 2 experienced players from last year that could come in and maybe a little bit more versatile than Tony Hurd was in the coverage aspect of it. And maybe not where he was from a physical standpoint, but we can get there with 2 guys. And then what you'd like to be able to, we're going to have to develop a 2 deep at linebacker that at all 3 positions.